beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. Today, we are going to explore the Awaken Tarot together. So pretty. Look at the packaging. It has metallic foiling on both sides, even at the top and in the front. And this is by Rive Publishing? My Rive? I don't know. It's the first time that I purchased a deck from this creator, but let's see. In the back, it says, "Welcome to living life deliberately. We created," oh, there shouldn't be a comma there. "We created the Awaken Tarot deck by consciously staying true to the original tradition and symbolism of the RWS deck. To make it more relatable, our modernized characters celebrate the uniqueness and diversity of the world we live in today." Check. May the Awaken Tarot be an empowering tool that inspires you to pay attention to life by staying present in the now, where intuition guides your journey through life. We believe in you, and we wish you every success in all areas of your life. Team Rive, or Rive, I don't know how to pronounce it. Published in 2022. Awesome. Nowadays, I am just really so busy that I don't get to, check other reviews before I purchase my decks. I just see something that I find is very interesting, and then I just go ahead and purchase it. So, by the way, if you're just here to see the images of this deck, if you're not interested in anything else, you just want to appreciate the art, I'm gonna put a timestamp in my description box below so you can just jump forward. All right. As you can see, like I said, it is metallic. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I love that this is RWS inspired because I am an RWS girl. So, oh, okay. That's crunchy. So it opens like this. It has that magnetic side opening. I love this. I can't get over it. Okay. Oh, ooh, okay. I'm quite scared to fully open it because it's just too crunchy. But anyway, the magician is a powerhouse. The energy to create and manifest comes from the awareness and the ability to use elemental tools to support one's life's journey through change, growth, and evolution. All right, so this has a guidebook. Let's see how good it is. Okay, it won't fall. Ooh, oh my gosh. Hang on. I am amazed. Okay. Oh, okay. Before we have a look at that, let's go through this guidebook. It is thin, as you can see, very thin, but it's so pretty. Even the guidebook is with foiling, which I think is really cool. This one, okay, paper is strange. It's not bad, I just thought it reminded me of like my books when I was a kid. Like I had a lot of fairy tale books, and it reminded me of that. She looks like Kim Kardashian somehow. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so here you have, okay, so the creative director is Sally Wilms. Illustrations are by Olga Orel, and the design is by Olena Taraneko, and they do have a tarot advisor, LAMP. Okay, so you have the table of contents here. You have forward, introduction, tarot deck spreads, blah blah blah. You have the forward over here. Strange that they didn't put like the actual pages for the cards, but I guess they're trying to save up on paper. Production wise, you can already tell that it's not perfect. As you can see, it's like crazy over there. I hope it's not like that all throughout because that would be really sad. Seems like it's just here in the forward. Introduction, history of tarot, benefits of tarot, how to use tarot for personal growth. Okay, the tarot can also help foster self-awareness by providing a mirror for your current state of being. Okay, true. And then we have the tarot deck here. So it talks about the tarot essentially. And then here you have major arcana. So the explanation for major arcana cards. Ooh, cool. Okay, so you have minor here. And then they have like a diagram here of the suits, the elements they represent, and the association. And then onto the wands. Okay. Oh, no, the actual suits. So the wands, cups, swords, pentacles. Okay. Oh, they also provided numerology. I'm impressed. I mean, for a very thin guidebook, they have provided like a lot of information already, so that's pretty cool. And they also have one specifically just for court cards. Very interesting. Okay, so you have upright and reversed meanings, and then card interpretations. Okay, so it's just the cut that's really annoying me, but everything else looks good. So you have tarot spreads also. That's cool. And I love that this is colored. Okay, so you have come up with a question, choose your spread, shuffle the deck, and choose your cards, place your cards. So those are like instructions on how to read. Okay, so here you have the major arcana. Okay, so each page would have like a thumbnail of the card itself, like a quote here that alludes to the card, and then a meaning. Let's see. The main minor cards also look like that. Okay, so for the minors, they provided two cards per page, which is, it's okay. You have, they didn't provide keywords though, but you have, I guess, good enough information to start reading tarot if this is like your first deck. It's also good that, the images are there so that you can refer to it easily. Okay, love it. So modern. Okay, so that's it. What about the back? Nothing. All right. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. By the way, while I was checking my emails earlier today, I noticed that they sent me a message. Ooh, cool. Tag us on Instagram. A lucky winner receive a free gift. Share your card deck in use at my.drive. Okay. All right, so going back to what I was gonna say, it is actually in relation to this. I received an email earlier today, and it was a notification from Amazon saying that I received a message, and it was from the creators of this tarot deck, and they reminded me that they do provide like a digital guidebook as well. So that's pretty cool that they have that they reached out to customers who already purchased their deck. Although this one comes with a guidebook, they actually provided me the link to the actual digital guidebook. I think I'm gonna check it out and insert somewhere here. But okay, moving on. All right, so I like this deck. I think it's very well made. I haven't seen the cards, obviously, but like judging from the sides, I think that is a good. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that is a good measure of finding out if a deck you have is actually well made. Just because I feel like, if they manage to perfect this, then the rest of the card will be okay. I hate it when decks are actually, very sharp at the edges. This one is very smooth. It looks very clean and pristine. I like it. Let's have a look at the images. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this, you guys. Like I said, I haven't seen the cards for this one. I just saw there's a new deck. I thought it was cool. And then I just, went ahead and purchased it. So this is really a blind flip through. So it does have the same size as your typical tarot deck. This is the Untitled Tarot. This one is fascinating. I love it because it is matte, as you can see, and the gold foiling or gold stamping on the sides, like for its borders, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love how the colors are so vibrant and pretty, and I initially wanted to say how they're so lifelike just because it has gradients and it's so simple but very eye-catching, and I do love it. So obviously, this card comes with, or this deck comes with borders, but come on, it's golden it's golden borders, so I hope you don't mind that. I don't. It has some, a little bit of dirt here and there, but nothing that I am upset about. I love this. I'm just staring at it. I don't know. I just find it really nice. Cardstock is wonderful. This is obviously matte laminated. It's not the thickest. As you can see, I can easily bend it with my hand. It doesn't seem to snap back. So just be careful when shuffling this deck. Um, what else do we want to say about it? I wish they had this edged and metallic gold as well, but you already have that here, so I'm fine with this. All right, I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit so that you guys can have a look at the card a little bit closer. And we're gonna start with the flip through. Oh, hey, I really enjoyed that very much, man. This is a nice find for me. I am so impressed by this deck. I am an RWS girl, as you know, and although I have a lot of decks here that are loosely based off of RWS, I think, this is not loosely based on RWS. Who am I kidding? This is the RWS style, just reimagined in modern times. I think it's really cool. I love the quality of the cards. I mean, the card stock is not the best, of course, and you probably saw me struggling to like flip the cards, but that's just because it's brand new, and also because it is. Oh, I didn't even notice the snake earlier. And because it is matte laminated, so it kind of like sticks on to each other. Not as in sticky like tacky, but I guess because of the film coating that the card has. And I find this really interesting. We have two lovers card. I think the creators of this deck are not only sensible in the sense that they provided like same-sex couples here, but at the same time, I think this is a really good option, and I'm glad that they included that in this deck. But at the same time, as I was saying, this is so diverse, like very interesting, like so many different ethnicities here, which I think is so perfect for anyone who embraces that idea of like diversity and equality and all of that. I think it's really cool that almost everyone, almost every skin color is present in this deck, so that's really awesome. I didn't notice the lions on his boots. This is a very fun chariot card. I feel like I have seen this version of a chariot card in so many other different decks, but I really do like this one. I just feel like the vibe is so perfect, and at the same time, that's a really cool thing to have, that that the symbolisms are still there. I also noticed that in the suit of wands. Very cool. It's like a dog. Like a dog pretending to be a lion, like wearing those fur lion mane stuff, whatever. I think it's really cool. This is a nice hermit. As you can see, gradient is so fascinating. It's so pretty. I'm not sure if you can really appreciate the images from up there, but so nice, so simple, but everything is just so gorgeous. I really am enjoying this deck a lot. Seriously, you guys. I mean, it's so fascinating to have like an RWS deck, but not really because the characters are different. I love that they used Mexican culture on the death card, just because it fits. Like it's like Dia de los Muertos, and it's so fitting. I love it. You still see, I'm trying to check now because in my past videos, like I would bring something up close to the camera, and then I would later realize that my camera is not focused. These guys are like so strange. They have horns on their heads. See, I'm gonna try to focus. Okay. This is so cool. I love this find. I'm so happy. Really happy. Wasn't expecting it to be this fantastic, but really I am so ecstatic that I got this. Look at the sun baby with the blush on, like super cute. I guess the only thing that I will not really gripe about is how it's quite difficult for me to flip the cards just because of the lamination. But over time, once your cards have wear and tear on them already, not even just like if once they have been shuffled, that will be reduced, like the sticking. But this is also a fun 4 of Wands card, just because I feel like most people would just always think of weddings or like family when they speak of the Four of Wands, because of course it speaks of stability, but graduating is also, you know, a form of stability. So I think it's really cool that they thought about that. I love it. See, the Page of Wands, they have like the salamander everywhere, which I think is really cool because, you know, the salamander is there to remind us that the Suit of Wands is, you know, the suit of fire. Very pretty. You know, I'm going through the cards again just because I want to point out some of the things that I noticed when I was doing the flip through. I don't even know if I have anything else to say, but I'm just really admiring the cards. It is so cool. Oh, I think I do. I think I remember something. Hang on. Love this. Super love this. What else? What was it? Reminds me of Rey from Star Wars, just because of the outfit. It's not really the same color as Rey's costume, but for some reason I'm reminded of that. This is so perfect. Like Three of Swords, Three of Swords, very simple, but at the same time, you know, the image behind or the background really talks about the hurt and the pain and how dull life seems to be when you are heartbroken. So I think that's very cool that they have that. It's very apt. Oh yeah, this guy is really what I wanted to go back to. Hang on. This guy. I don't know about you, man, but this guy wearing this suit and carrying the swords, and of course, this is the Seven of Swords card, so I don't know, reminds me of politicians. I know, I'm not sure if that's intentional, but well, I'm not saying all politicians are like deceitful or crooks or, you know, but, you know, there are a lot. A lot of them plundering and, you know, very corrupt, so it, you know, that's me. But yes, everything else is just so stunning. I love it. See? It's gorgeous. Ooh. I am really just going through it. Look at this, the Three of Pentacles, right? So when you're trying to build something, you have, of course, the architect. Let's say she is the architect or the engineer. And then you have like this businessman over here who's probably like, of course, the owner of this building, or he's the one who's like overseeing the production and all of that. And this guy is, of course, the one who's actually building this. So I think it's really cool that all three sectors are kind of like represented because, of course, it is a cooperation, right? It's a collaboration to build something. So you have like all of this, you know, all of these different people from different parts of the career ladder or like the industry, but together they can build something beautiful. And that, I think that's just so fascinating. Beautiful. I love this deck already. You know what? I'm definitely gonna keep this one. I'm not gonna rehome this or whatever. This is just too stunning and too precious for me now. I mean, it's just, I'm totally vibing with this deck now. I am talking a lot. This video is, I think, you know, a lot longer than my others. But let's see. Let's try to shuffle this baby. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna shuffle the entire thing because I have tiny hands. But let me just go ahead and shuffle half. Oh, okay. So it is very easy to shuffle because the cards are not that thick. And, you know, in some cases, I do appreciate it when, you know, cards are easily bendable or they're not really that thick because it allows me to give... Oh my gosh, I can shuffle this deck. Not perfectly, of course, but, you know, I can. So that's amazing. Doesn't really snap back. I don't mind that at all. Let me just do it again. Just one more time. Doesn't snap back, but see, kind of like retains the curve. But that's okay. That's fine. I like it. Let's shuffle it this way. Okay, you know, it's bowed, so let me just... Okay. And let's try that again. For people who have small hands and shuffle their decks this way, it's not going to be easy because I think the cardstock isn't as thick as the others, so you're not, you know, can't really put a lot of pressure, like it doesn't flip when you put pressure on the other side of the card, but that should be fine. And if I shuffle it this way, it also works. I like this deck. Oh my gosh, it's on the thinner side, like the cardstock is on the thinner side, but man, I am not mad at it. In fact, I think I love it. It's so wonderful. Yeah, so you will also have like a little bit of trouble shuffling it that way, I guess, just because of the matte finish and the matte lamination. But other than that, this is a gorgeous deck. Oh my gosh, I would love to hear your thoughts. I mean, the backing is also gorgeous. You know, it's so simple. It's not metallic, I wish it were, but oh well, beautiful nonetheless. So there you go. That is the Awaken Tarot by Rive. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want this deck? Are you an RWS girl or man? Or I don't know. Do you also appreciate the RWS system? I know some people out there prefer like the Marseille or the Thoth, but let me know what you guys think. I love this deck. I would really recommend you purchasing it. So I don't know, that's just me. I mean, if you're going for something a little bit more simple, a little bit closer to the roots, this is your bet. If you really don't want like an RWS, you know, this can be a perfect beginner deck. So that's it. I think I talked a lot in this video, and I don't know, I feel like I haven't done like a full-on review in a long time just because I'm so busy with work. But I have time today, so there you go. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video in any way, shape, or form, consider giving it a like or maybe subscribe to my channel for future videos like this. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye!